I saw this tweet on Twitter few days ago. So I actually thought that this is a topic to discuss here on our channel. So let me read it for you. So this lady said he has epilepsy, but he tricked me into marrying him. The pain and anger I feel right now are completely unbearable. I didn't sign up for this. I did not. We dated for almost 4 years and he managed to hide his condition from me the whole time. There was absolutely no single sign or hint that he was sick. He never had an epileptic attack while we were dating. I have no idea how he kept it a secret. I never even saw any of his medicine. So guys, what are you going to advise this lady? So let's get right into the video and let's talk about this. What should she do? What is my own opinion about this? Hi guys, you're welcome back to Ayonitemi TV. If it's your first time here on this channel, you're welcome, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for always tuning in into our videos. We love you so much. On this channel we talk about anything about relationship, marriage, and we talk about it generally. Let's get right into the video. So according to what I've read, this lady said the husband has epilepsy and she just discovered in marriage. Yes, I believe that they are married now. Yes, because he said all through the days of their dating she did not discover it. And I was wondering how this is actually unbelievable, because how can you be dating someone for a whole 4 years and they have such a medical condition? Please, the thing is that it's not as if epilepsy is like a very serious, deadly, of course it can be managed. Do you understand? Epilepsy can be managed, but how come he was able to hide this from the fiance for a whole 4 years? And I was wondering, asal now it's a kind of illness that it can even happen anywhere. Sometimes you might not even plan for it. So the way everything was hidden for the lady, I don't understand, except if they are actually in a long distance relationship. Yeah, this can actually be possible if they are in very long distance relationship. Maybe they don't see frequently, maybe they see each other maybe once in 6 months or once in a year. It actually happens. Or maybe the guy is in abroad, the lady is in Nigeria. Inter-country dating, yes. So except if they are not in the same environment, but there is no how they will be in the same environment or they will be seen frequently and this thing did not show up. Yes, and this thing did not show up. So it's actually unbelievable, how you be dating someone for a whole 4 years and you're not aware of that. Let us leave that. Secondly, Abba now, Abba, this is not really nice. Seriously, if you have any condition, if you have any illness, any terminal disease, you should let your partner to know. See, I used to say that, what I believe in this life is that no matter how worse your condition is, no matter how bad you are, you will still see someone to get. You will see some people that you know yourself that I think I'm better than this person, or you are more this than this person, and they will even get married before you. So epilepsy does not mean that someone will not get married to you. So you don't need to hide your condition and deceive someone into marrying you. It is not right. See, already the foundation of the marriage is built on lies. It is a marriage on the seat. So if you hide anything that is happening in your life and you hide it away from someone that you want to spend the rest of your life with, someone that you want to spend the rest of your life with, don't you think that the person deserves to know what is going on with you? So if you are watching this video and you just have you have something that you are keeping away from someone that you want to get married to, see, they will still know. That is actually the truth. It's better for them to know now and let them know what they are. Let them prepare for what they are entering into, the commitment they are going to make, than for them to enter into marriage and they start seeing shocks. Please stop lying. Don't just be transparent enough. Be transparent enough to someone that you want to get married to. Don't hide anything. Especially something that you know that it can affect your marriage in the future. Especially something that you know that if the person gets to know it when you get married, they may not take it lightly. For some people, that may be the end of the marriage, because that is a marriage on deceit. The foundation of the marriage is already built on lies. So some people may not take it lightly. So there is no really need for you to lie about whatever is happening in your life, because hello, this person is going to spend the rest. So even if you not claim that you really love the person, because I just believe that someone that you think that someone that you believe that you love, that you think that you love, that you have the feeling that you love, you shouldn't hide something away from that person. Especially medical condition, especially things that can threaten your home in the future. Let them know. Let them know. And if they leave you because you open up to them, at least you are aware that, okay, I'm not hiding anything. So this person just choose to walk away, and that does not mean that you will tell another person and they won't accept you. That is the mistake that most people make, because they tell the first person, especially maybe like single mothers or something. Maybe they told the guy that they have children already, and the guy, because of that, broke up with them. They told the third guy, they broke up with them, and because of that, you see a new person and you choose to lie. That you choose to keep that area of your life. If they later find out in the future, it might be a problem. It can become a problem. And for some people, that might be the end of the marriage. So, but trust me, like when I say trust me, like trust me, no matter how bad it is, there's always somebody out there. There's somebody out there that is ready to receive you. That's ready to accept you. Regardless. Yes, regardless. You will see some people that they are getting married, and for your mind you'll be like, how now, like, well, like how is this person able to love this person because of their condition? And that is how life is. There is no how. You will definitely see someone that will get married to you. You definitely see somebody that will accept you just the way you are. So there is no need to lie about whatever you are facing, whatever, if any medical condition, anything. Be open. I've personally seen a lot of people that they open up for their partner, and that does not change anything. And that can also change something, but that changes something. It's not the end of the world. That does not mean that if they reject you, that does not mean that person will not accept you. Seriously, there is no need to lie about it. Be open, be transparent enough. Be transparent enough for someone that you want to spend the rest of your life with, that you plan to spend the rest of your life with. Now, let me go back to the lady. On her Instagram account, I think on Instagram and TikTok, there is a particular short video I did. I'm not sure that video made it to YouTube. I mentioned in that video that if you are in a dating relationship, and you have seen someone that you want to spend the rest of your life with, the thing is that you cannot, when we say that, okay, I ask questions about them, 60 questions to ask, and someone that you want to get married to, 100 questions that you should ask someone that you want to get married to. The truth is that you cannot exhaust it. You cannot ask all questions. There are some things that your eyes will not be opened to. There are some things that it won't come into your mind to ask them. You will not see all the signs. There are some things that they will keep, just like something like this. Just like this. That is not everything that you will see. It's actually very rare to see everything about your partner. It's at this point that you need to actually ask God, that God should reveal things that are hidden about this person, that God should reveal it that God should reveal it to you, because you cannot see everything. You cannot see everything. I mentioned in that video, you cannot even ask all questions. Yes, you cannot ask all questions. I mentioned in that video that, for instance, someone that is having a mental illness condition, can you ask him that, okay, do you have mental condition? That question is wild. So in that kind of case, when you have prayed to God, when you have asked God, especially as a believer, nothing should catch us unaware. When you ask God that, okay, God should reveal hidden things about this person, God should reveal it unto you. Trust me, God is going to do that. It can be in a form of, you are even watching a movie and you just see a particular scenario and you just ask him or her that, if you were the one in this shoe, what would you have done? And it might be their response that will shock you, that will be like, eh? So that is your mindset about this. That is your what's it called? That's your mindset about this. So you cannot tick all the boxes. Trust me. You cannot tick all the boxes. There's a friend of mine that she was gisting me recently that the person she wanted to get married to, they were already planning their wedding, and few months to their wedding, somebody told her that the guy is married. And she was like, how now? Like, married bibao, like. So she made her personal investigation, and she actually found out that this guy is married. Do you know that all through there was no clue? There was no clue for her. If not that somebody hinted her and she did a personal investigation on it. But in terms of phone calls, in terms of text messages, there was no hint for her. And that is how she will have gone married to the guy, not knowing that this guy is married with kids. So there are some people that they are so perfect in hiding stuff, like they are so perfect that you will not catch them. So in that kind of case, when you've asked God and God, anything that is hidden about my partner, about the family, and that God should reveal it to you, then things can start popping up. God can just drop it in your heart that you should ask this person this question. Babe, what do you think about this? I feel like this. And they will start talking, and you'll be like, since all these days, how come I didn't know his perception about this? And that can be an eye-opener. Now, some questions that you will ask, and that the response might be the end of the relationship. So there's a story I read. I know they were preparing for their wedding, and I think it was in a few days to their wedding, funnily. So I think this lady saw something on Facebook about a man, I think about family properties, a man transferring his properties to the wife and all of that. And his fiance, the guy was like, I can never do that. How will I put my wife in charge of my properties what happened to my siblings? What happened to my younger brother? What happened to my younger sister? And the lady was like, I don't understand. That was how the argument started. The guy was like, no, the wife does not have any rights on his properties. They were already planning their wedding. That was it. In fact, it was that moment the lady said she's not doing again. And so like, I don't understand. Like, you are trying to say that I don't have any say. So your siblings, you are prioritizing them over us, over my children. You were saying that you would rather put your siblings in charge of your properties. That was the end. That was the end. So there's some questions that you will ask that the response will just be like that. That will be the end of the relationship. If you are in a dating relationship and you are very sure that this is the person you want to get married to, you need to go extra lengths. You need to go extra lengths. Just like I said earlier, sometimes your personal efforts may not reveal everything. When you trust God that God should reveal things to you about this person, trust me, God is going to do that. I believe that this lady, she has trusted God, being intentional about trusting God, that God should reveal hidden things about this partner to her. Probably this guy might have an episode during their dating period. Yes, he might have episode. Like I said earlier, God is not wicked. It's not as if God is trying to break their relationship or something, but it's just for you to be aware. So that is having mental illness too, that you discover, it might not mean that you should run away. You understand? If they are not willing to get help, I know that at the end of the day, anytime is having crisis, the problem is going to be on you. If they are willing to seek for help, then why not? They can go through therapy, they can go for treatment, and they will be okay. And you, of course, but you know what you are entering into. So I didn't be this lady is aware of this. She will have prepared herself to know what she's entering. Is okay, my husband to be is having epilepsy. There's probability that you'll be having episode, you'll be having seizures and all of that. So she's prepared. So she's not caught unaware. She's not caught unaware. Some people will say, what if it now happens in marriage? Of course, if it now happens in marriage, you know that okay, it has happened in marriage, but not you being deceived into marriage. This lady, she was deceived into marriage. She was deceived into marriage. So that is it actually. So, well, my advice to her is that okay, I won't say that okay, she should leave the marriage because the marriage is obviously built on deceit. Yes, the marriage on deceit, and we know what the law says about that. So but last it is still our own decision. Last she will be the one to know what to do. You cannot tell her to leave, you cannot tell her to stay, that she must stay. Don't tell her that she must leave. No, she'll be the one to decide what she wants to do next. Probably going to meet their mentors. But the thing is that really the trust has been breached. Definitely trust is already a problem in that marriage. It's very hard for this lady to believe him. Who knows if he has other things that is even hiding? Who knows? You understand? So this guy, we actually have to put extra effort in order to make this lady to believe in him, in order to trust him, to make this lady to trust him. It's going to take him extra and extra efforts. Seriously. One of the things that need to be present in marriage is trust. If you don't trust your partner, then what are we doing? You don't trust someone, but you have to, because in marriage you have to trust your partner with everything. You have to trust them with your body, everything, your money and all. This guy has already broken the trust that this lady had in him, so it will take him extra effort. My final note is that be transparent. Don't hide vital information from the person that you want to get married to. Don't hide vital informations. You don't want to tell them because you don't want it to break your relationship. But trust me, when they eventually hear about it, it might eventually also break the marriage. It might. So why not tell them? Let them know what they are entering into. Secondly, that dating someone, you cannot tick all the boxes. Always trust God to reveal things about this person, hidden things about this person to you. There are things that when you discover in marriage, it can become a threat to your marriage. So you need to trust God. You need to trust God to reveal it to you. Let me hear your opinion about this topic. What should the lady do? What should she do? What should the lady do? Kindly advise her in the comment section. So don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to share this video. Till I see you again in our next video. Keep staring. Bye.